All right, we live now. Let's see. Cool. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakah, Kodash. Like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Like to say shalom to the elect that teaches word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. Shalom to the listeners as well. And yeah, I got the brother today with me. You can introduce yourself.
I'm Brother Custodia from Great Millstone, Los Angeles camp. Shalom.
I'm the brother Rock, Great Millstone Church here in Birmingham. You know, and today, pretty much just gonna tie this lesson. You know, Esau must go. And as you can see, as we continue on and get closer and closer to that perfect day, everything is now being revealed. You know, who is the enemy? Who is the source of the wickedness upon the planet Earth? And that is the so-called white man. He's the counselor of the earth, man.
Yep, that's it.
Every problem on planet Earth, I don't give a damn if it go down to 5 o'clock traffic to you arguing with your woman, it goes back to Esau, man.
That's it.
You know, you got something up?
Yep. This Second Thessalonians 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed.
See,
perdition.
See, so that lets you know it said that day shall not come, meaning what? The day of the Lord. And it says what? It's going to be a falling away first, you know, and that man of sin be revealed. So these are the series of events that got to play out before ultimately the day of the Lord come. But it said the man of sin be revealed. Who is that? Esau Edom, the so-called white man.
Yep.
Cain.
Yep. Hey, that had to be revealed, you know, because a lot of people, a lot of Jakes still don't want to acknowledge that Esau Edom, who is the so-called white man, and you're not even white, you red, it's the devil, man. And it's obvious, it's clear as day. You know, it ain't fucking Japhet, it ain't Arab, it ain't nobody else other than, you know, Cain, like you said, man.
Hey, because that was when you go into the scriptures dealing with being revealed, or uncovered, being made bare. All that go back to Esau because that's Cain in the spirit. This is what ultimately, this is how he maintained everything by keeping everything in the shroud of secrecy, keeping you people in the dark, man. You know,
who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High,
and he do that pretty much by the way these laws and these legislations. You know, his rhetoric, the media, he opposing and exalt himself against all that is called the Most High, man.
Yep,
you got it,
or that is worship. So that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
And yeah, that's what this man have done by the way of these iconoclasm, the images.
Yep.
You know, he pretty much etched out the true nature of the Lord, and you know what I mean.
Yep.
Even his laws, he's saying he's the Most High. He's saying he got the power of the pen and dictate what's right and what's wrong, man.
Yep, hey, he got the power. He'll tell you, man. It's a lot of these. Even though he exposing himself about the UFOs or so-called UFOs, which are really the chariots, he'll tell you, well, we don't know if this is another militaries or it could be Russia, unknown aircrafts or weaponry that we never seen. Refusing to give credit to the Creator, man. Give credit to Yahweh, man, because he, in his mind, his fucked up base mind, man, he think that he has some type of power, man. Like everything he got wasn't given to him, you know.
Oh, matter of fact, I got something for you. This Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And hey, how about Shemel gave this man the power, the reins to rule. Oh, even also it tells you that in Revelation the 6th chapter, it tells you power was given to him.
Yep.
To take peace from the planet Earth. So it was a Lord that, because it was a time where war and evil was going to be a season where that was going to take place, and it was going to be under the rule of the so-called white man.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai gave him that technology,
Yep.
gave him that weaponry, gave him that ability, the wisdom to manipulate the elements and do the shit that he do, man. You know, because the Lord gave that to him, that he could fight the Lord now, man. You know, that he could completely rebel and come up under and destroy the world, man. Hey, he got the world under hostage, you know.
Yeah, this nigga actually robbed the earth.
Yep.
On all he robbed the planet Earth on all levels. The earth itself and everything within it, man.
Man.
That's why it goes back to the so-called white man. That's why pretty much that commandment in Ezekiel 35 tells you to prophesy against Mount Seir.
Yep.
That's who it all goes back to. Them niggas, man. You know.
Quick precept.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this off real quick. So like, let me finish this off. Just going back. This Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? And that lets you know. It said, if not, where and who is he? Meaning what? Somebody was answered that question.
Yep, that's it.
Who the wicked is the so-called white man, and prove us wrong, man.
Right.
If it's not him, like you said, it can't be Ishmael or Moab or Ham. Them ain't the ones that's the source of pollution. You know, it was under this man and his reign of terror. There is a term called beaching, where pretty much these sea life they commit suicide.
Yep.
You know? This was under this man rule, under his watch.
Who pushed that LBGT alphabet shit, man?
Yeah.
Who making Blues Clues, you know, a fucking dyke and shit, man? You know, who doing that? You know, who forcing people to, you know, take drinks from people they don't know, man? You know,
hey, he actually forcing it on you.
Yeah, he forcing it, man.
He put the bottle to your mouth. That's why every commercial you start seeing more and more homos, and he's forcing that drink down your throat, man.
Yep.
You're gonna love it. Yeah, I mean, that's what pretty much he's saying. You know, he's forcing these philosophies upon you, man, and that's why we crying out.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
You got to do what?
You finished with your
yeah, you got it.
Hebrews 12:16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
And to let you know, Esau is the standard for perverseness and you know what I mean, and being just contrary. He's the standard.
That's it.
You know, that's why I said fornicator or profane person as Esau, like this nigga, he's the standard of profanity.
Yep.
Just being outside of the temple, man.
Ooh.
Man. Because this nigga, he accommodates your wickedness, man. Mm-hmm. If you wanna be wicked, that's why you got this thing called rights. They just say it's rights now. You got the right to do what pleases you, man. He accommodates it. You know, he'll put it in law. Yep. Or you got an app for it.
Yep.
You know, it's this nigga that he's the standard of the profane and the being a fornicator, man.
Yep. He'll give you a reward for it. You know, he'll give you a lottery ticket for it. You know, he'll give you a $10,000 check for it. Yep. You know, for being evil and for being wicked, man, rebelling. You know, straight up, man. You know, give you a promotion at work for it, man. You know, how you think Jake get in all these positions of power, so-called, man? You know, they don't earn those positions by doing righteous acts. You know,
I got some real quick to just bag you up. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, and verse 27. It says, "For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit."
That's it.
It was talking about America. It says, "She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men." So that's why now through America, that's why you got this higher rate of homos, you know, just you got a high rate of adultery. Hey, you get paid $100 million to rap about popping another man, woman, man. They actually you get promoted and your status jumps up by being wicked, man.
Look at Lil Nas twerking on Satan, you know, get you Caitlyn Jenner transformed into a woman and got Woman of the Year, man. You know, Lil Nas twerking on stage, got exalted. You know, now he was on. He just did a performance, man, at some recent event, and a motherfucking nigga was licking him, man, on national television, man. You know, who's doing that? Who doing that, man? You know, it's a motherfucking rat doing that, not Japeth or, you know, whatever else niggas try to say Esau is, man. You know, he's the red man, clear as day. You know,
you got a precept up.
I still got that.
Yeah, you got it.
Got that Hebrews. This Hebrews 12:16.
Mm-hmm.
Be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
See, and that lets you know this man have no standards. You know, he don't got no type of integrity. He don't keep nothing sacred.
Yep.
You know. Oh, because when you go into it, he tell you what prophet have this birthright. So this nigga, he don't hold nothing sacred, man. Yep. He all for the here and now. That's why you got microwaves and fast food and you know what I mean.
Yep.
That lets you know this is the time of Esau's rule, and he's the standard of the fornicator and the being the profane, man. Matter of fact, you got some?
No, you got
get Wisdom of Solomon 14:9.
Yep.
You know, because he's the source of all this.
Yep.
He's the reason why you got Fagos in your hood. He's the reason why you got trannies everywhere. Just going back to he made Blue Clues a dyke, man. He's learning his child, even though you know you can't hold that sacred here in America. You got fun memories here in America. No, man, all that shit through. You mean he made them old cartoons, you know, Jake used to growing up watching what it is, Arthur. He made the teacher a faggot, man.
Yep.
You know, but who do you go with? The so-called white man.
Yep.
You know, you gotta do what?
Like it, bro. I was just, you know, backing you up, man. How you turn cartoon? Hey, he turned Mr. Potato Head fingerless, man. You know, come on, man. You ain't even you with shit that's not even real. You know, these are imaginative just thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Artistic thoughts. And you profane, you defiling that, man.
Mm-hmm.
The basis of base, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 14:9 for the ungodly and ungodliness.
See, the ungodly and his ungodliness. That's just like if a nigga fart, you smelling it out. It had to come from somewhere. It had to come from somebody.
Yep.
So you wonder what this trend of wickedness, because that's all it's a trend of wickedness. Yep. It had to steal from somewhere.
Yep.
It came from the so-called white man, the Edomite, the wicked. You know, which this man, you know, Esau, he got a lot of titles throughout the scriptures. You know, the wicked, the ungodly. You know, call him Babylon, also known as Sodom, Egypt. All these titles, because this man actually uphold all these cousins. Actually, he took it there.
Mm-hmm.
You got these sodomites. You actually bring them forward from the past into this time. Them motherfuckers be uncomfortable. They might go straight. Seeing the weirdos around, man.
Yep.
You know I mean, they'll go inside for nightfall.
Yep.
You know, but that's why I said the so-called white man. This man actually took it there.
Yep.
He uphold all these customs, but he took it a step further. That's why you got everybody with Christmas trees in their house and shit, man.
Yep.
Through the influence of the devil. But you can read again.
I seen a nigga the other day wearing Christmas socks, you know, and you can't make this up, man.
Yeah.
For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto the Most High. For that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it.
See, so guess what? What this man made, those trends. He made these things normal. Well, it's going to be destroyed out the earth, man.
That's it.
You know, by the partakers of this devil, you know, and part of his rulership, they all going to be destroyed, man.
Yep.
And we in that time where these things about to take place, and you better not say why the Lord going to do this, man.
Yep.
It's blatant. With your how by Shema Shai is justified what the Lord is going to do this place. Look at the wickedness, man.
Yep.
You know,
it's polluted the whole earth, man.
Yep. Yep. You got some. You got something real quick?
You got it. You got it.
Get Ezekiel 31
Huh.
and start at verse 5.
Huh.
Because this man and his influence, it tells you his tongue walking through the earth, man.
Mm.
You know, and that's why you seeing the whole planet Earth is at its weak state now. Through this man, his influence. You gotta look. There was no such thing as trash islands until the so-called white man got into power. There was no such thing as air pollution, chemical waste. There was no such thing as those things until this man got into power, and his influence have pretty much reached throughout the planet Earth. Now you got Moabites having a damn fast food eating contest. You got homosexual Elamites. You know, you got Ishmaelites. They were women, you know, fighting for liberty, so to speak. You know, and just all other things, man. Why? Because this man, his influence, and you seeing the results of it now. You seeing the results of drinking the Babylon juice, man. Death. You know, what you got to do, out.
This Ezekiel 31:5. Therefore, his height was exalted above all the trees of the field.
Yeah, because this man, his rulership has far exceeded all these previous kingdoms, man. You can't compare this technology and this man, his weaponry, to any other kingdom before, man.
Yep.
So he was exalted above all these trees, man, which is the other nations, pretty much. You got it.
And his bows were multiplied.
Mm-hmm.
His branches became long because of the multitude of waters when he shot forth.
See, when he shot forth, so his influence, you know, he extended throughout the planet Earth.
Yep.
That's why you got to make McDonald's in Egypt. That's them bowls stretching out, man.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, when he came out of that bottomless pit, that nigga took over the world, man. You know, how is it an Edomite in Australia? You know? Come on, man. Edomites it's an Edomite in space, you know, right now, you know. Damn.
His influence stretched everywhere, man.
Mm.
You know, you got it.
All the fowls of heaven made their nests in his bows.
See, all these other nations came and pretty much seek refuge here in America, man.
Yep.
Of democracy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got it.
And under his branches did all the beasts of the field bring forth their young.
See, and that's why you had that great migration, you know, dealing with like Ellis Island and shit. You had a flood of, you know, other nations come over here to seek refuge.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
You got it.
Yeah, because he even to this day, if you come from different parts of the world, he'll give you loans, man. Mm-hmm. Tax exemptions, you know, to come over here and start a business, man. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And under his
I say something too. You know, you ain't got to speak a lick of English, man.
Yeah.
And that's going into last one the rich man told the dogs came and licked his swords.
Yep.
These Edomites, they'll give a damn a Hamite a chevron.
Yep.
Long as you put that shit in the hood and you make sure you sell as much cigarillos you can to them niggas.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got a Moabite and they got a restaurant and they selling you cat leg, man.
Yep.
You know, they keep you in further derision. You know, Esau beating their ass and they beating our ass.
Hey,
you know?
Moab selling you in Dub's hair. You know, some of you niggas too, because that's how Jake get down now. You know, they selling you hair in the hood, man. Arabs and shit. Stores, man. Everything that's around here, everything that's in Jake neighborhood don't belong to Jake. But Jake is in there thick though. You know? Man, come on, man.
That's it. And they trying to make they doing it to make sure we won't get healed, man.
Yep.
Because they understand the once Israel standing back upon their feet, which we in the process of that now, that's it for them, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. These nations are in a confederacy against us, man. It's a plot. It's a global conspiracy to keep us asleep and in a dumb estate. That's why these devils, they are in great fear, man. You know, in Isaiah 13, they tell you this is the burden of Babylon, man. That this word is going down, and that the nobles, they hear it, man, and they know that their time is coming, man. It's short, you know.
Hey, just going back, like you said, dealing with that. Psalms 83 said those nations are confederate against us.
Mm-hmm.
When you really go into it, it was the nation of Edom that spearheaded that council, because they'll be the one that will benefit the most of the nation of Israel being at the bottom, of being cut off as a nation. That means automatically the birthright will go to him. But this is the time we proclaim, we rose from the grave and proclaiming the birthright. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You know, but you got
and under his shadow dwell all great nations.
See, under his shadow, under his rule, under his shadow, under his influence, that's what all these great nations and they was in obscurity, man. They thinking the same way this man think.
Yep.
You know, that's why you got you got trends, you got TikTok everywhere.
Yep.
You know, that's because it stems from this place, but they have reached throughout the planet Earth, man.
Yep.
And we have found the source, man. We have found the counsel. And what's the only solution is it has to be destroyed by fire, man.
Yep. That's it. That's it, man.
Yep.
You want me to continue in that out?
No, that was it on that.
This is I got
you got some kind. You got it up.
This is Job. This is Job 18. And
yeah.
Man.
Get all the meat off that out.
I don't even know what it's like. That's it, man. I'm gonna just start at 11. 18 and 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side. Drive him to his feet.
Hey, and that terror is making this man afraid on every side. He's seeing these prophecies coming to pass. There's no way out. That's why I said it's on every side. This man's trying to find some way out. Some way to accomplish this agenda, man.
Yep.
You know, he's seeing the prophecies. He's seeing Israel stand upon her feet. The signs in the heavens, man. You know, that's why I said he's going to be driven to his feet, because it tells you that when it tells you throughout the scriptures, when you land upon your bed, that pretty much means you in rulership, you at rest. This man is now being driven to his feet. Now he gotta do something about this.
Yeah, hey, you see, he in a spirit of haste. He like, like what's that story? The tortoise and the hare. The tortoise.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yep.
You get the lead and shit. You get comfortable. You get complacent. You know, he thought he had all the time in the world, and then when he seen that curse that's in his tabernacle, man. He seen showing up. He seen the man of the Lord standing boldly. You know, Jake is all over the world, man. Speaking this truth in the name of Yahweh Shah under the right doctrine, man. You know, his brothers in Italy, Indonesia, man, Japan, everywhere, man. Bros are all in South America. You know, this devil is afraid, man, because he knows that this word is true. You know,
that's it.
His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
Hey, it said his strength is going to be hunger bitten, meaning what? This man is losing his power. That's just like you seeing your battery drain fast. That's what's going on with the so-called white man. It's being hunger bitten. That's why that's why now you seeing the military is being more involved. Because one of his strengths that you know pretty much that maintained his kingdom was deception, man, lies. And now that has now been taken out the planet Earth. Now he's on that one leg, pretty much leaning on that sword, man. Leaning upon his sword, man. You know, but you got it. It's like
Nah. I was just saying he gonna swing it. You got it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So this man pretty much his battery is draining away. The Lord is withering this man. He's not being watered no more. He's not it was the Lord that was giving this man the strength, but now you seeing the Lord is taking that away. It's just like the Lord is cutting off the supplies of power to this man. And that's what you see now. You know, you got it.
It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Hey, and that lets you know talking about the so-called white man. Because he said his confidence, meaning his pride, is gonna be rooted out. Just going back, it's because of this word that's rooting out this man, his in his pride, man.
Yep.
You know, telling him the judgments, and you actually seeing the process of it now, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then ultimately that pride is going to be ultimately taken away when this man in his military try to go against the Lord. You know, it's totally. It tells you he's going to break the teeth of the young lion, man. Because they pride themselves in, you know. Matter of fact, get something real quick. Get on Psalm 73 and start at like verse 3. Because this man, he pride himself in his military and being the bully of the planet Earth. But it's going to be a point where the Lord, you know, is going to overthrow this man.
Yep.
By the way of war. How he came up on war. See, you got to realize the fabulous 50s only happened by it came through war.
Yep.
So this how the kingdom of heaven is going to be established. It's going to be established by the way of this man being overthrown by the way of war. You know, but you got to
This is Psalm 73:3. For I was envious at the foolish, for the prosperity of the wicked.
And yeah, and we was all in that point trying to so-called taste the bad, you know, because you want a 4-bedroom house and a wife and 2 kids and a dog. Because you see when the so-called what? That's what he presented unto you. That's what he had, a villa, you know. And the only way you was gonna get that, how he packaged it to you, was go to school, shoot basketball, you know, go to the gym and got there, work out and you play football, or get you a career here in America.
Right.
You know, that's how we were showing our envy towards the devil, because we did those things, man. You know, you got it.
Yeah. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm.
Yep.
They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Yeah, because they in their power. It's their time to rule. That great Gulf. You know, it's the point of time this man didn't have to look over his shoulder. You know, he was able to run circles around the people for centuries. You know, say certain things and the people bite on it. You know, go and just go into these certain countries and tell them to lay down or get, you know what I mean, get down and lay down. Yep. They were able to do those things with ease. You know, you got it.
Hey, they used to go into anywhere they went, man. They get a red carpet laid out, man. They get the best treatment. They live in the best houses. You know, they got the most money. They got the best resources, man. You know, man.
And that what contributes to their pride.
Yep.
That what contributes to it. Matter of fact, continue on.
Yep. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain.
See? So they bound by pride. They can't help it. They're just like, you can only when you bound by something, that's where you at. So you know, this nigga he's proud. That's why the scripture also called, you know, the time of Esau ruling as the proud times. Why? Because this man, he was able to wreak havoc throughout the planet Earth. He was able to just push wickedness.
Yep.
Oh, that's why it tells you, since judgment against an evil works not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Meaning what? Since they got away with this, nigga so proud he think he can get away with that.
Yep.
He got away. He robbed this nigga. He got away with it. Now he think he can do it again. And it gets to the point you do it so many times that you think you obligated to do it now.
Yep.
And that's what this man got to the point at. You know, that's why now they ain't hiding it that they some homos. They put it in the cartoons now. They showing you that the food contribute to it as well. You know, they got that pride cereal.
Yep.
You know, and as well as, oh, this man is he worships Satan. Yep. You know, all these things are now coming out. Why? Because their pride is oozing out on. He's you know, it gets to the point where you ain't getting touched. Now you got that mindset you can't be touched.
Yep.
You know,
that's it.
You got it.
Hey, that's right, man. Hey, you right on point, man. Can't touch this. Yeah, that's Esau.
Yeah, that's Esau. Yeah.
You know, you think, but all of that's changing, man. And you scrambling because, now just like, this nigga got a thing this summer. It's called White Boy Summer, to where Esau is basically a ploy to get Esau back popular. I think that Jake and Logan Paul are all part of that, man. To try to, that's why they got them beating up different boxers and Jakes and shit, Nate Robinson and shit, to try to get this image of Esau back of being bold and shit and tough, you know. But it's weak, man.
Yep.
It's weak as hell, you know.
Yep. God, read that again out there.
This is Psalm 73:6. Therefore, the pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment.
See, violence covered them as a garment. So that's that man in his uniform. That's what he's about. That's his covering. Is violence, destruction. That's why when you go into that fourth beast, the characteristic that stuck out was one of the things that stuck out was the great iron teeth. This man and his military might. So that's another thing that contributes to his pride, because now when he going to these different countries, if you say no, now you seeing goddamn parachutes coming out the air, man. Even in that's after he's sending the airstrikes.
Right.
Now you got just the military personnel. They just really the cleanup crew, man.
Yep.
You know, that's why he's also known as the Eagle, man. This man, these different airstrikes, you know. So did what contributes to his pride. So you say no, best to be looking for them, you know, them airstrikes, man. Yep. But like you said, this is the time where all these things is now being rooted out. He's looking over his shoulder. He feel that, you know, judgment is coming on his heels, man. You know, matter of fact, jump down to like verse 16, I believe.
This verse 16. When I thought to know this, too painful for me.
So when we thought, you know, you got to the point where you felt like you was going to concede, and you got to actually find a career, or you got to go to school. That's painful, man. That you still stuck here in America. That was before we got into the truth, you know. We'll continue on.
Yeah, hey, that's coming out of high school, right?
That's it. Yeah, I see.
Until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then stood I therein.
So once we got into the truth, once we came into the sanctuary of the Most High, now we understand the end of the so-called white man. Yep. You know, now we see that all these abominations, all this man, his influence is going to come to a screeching halt.
Yep.
We see these things on the horizon. We actually in the beginning of this, man, because we actually in the midst of America being destroyed now. The very pillars that uphold this place is being taken away. You know, the lies. You know, you had the retail apocalypse. Yep. Now you got a restaurant apocalypse. The money is volatile. Yep. You know, the minds of the people they gone all the way. Now the people they ready for the taking. You know, the man, his military has become soft. Yep. That's as far as I'm going to take it with that. But you know, these other nations looking at this man as they smell blood in the water, man.
Yep,
we seeing it. You got it out slack it.
Nah, I'm just finna get a precept for you.
Oh, kind.
I think that's in Isaiah, man. This Isaiah 14:10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Yep. Say, hey, it's backing you up, bro. Like, you weak now, man. You ain't what it ain't what it used to be back in the day, man. You know, when you everything was all good, and you know what I'm saying. Back before we couldn't see your end, man. Back when we felt like we had to be a part of this, you know, before the Lord, you know, drew us out, man. You know.
Yep. And
that's really your demise, you know.
That's it. Yeah, continue on that.
Okay. Where I'm at in Isaiah, or
continue on that Isaiah. Yeah, 14.
Okay. This Isaiah 14. I'm gonna read it again. This Isaiah 14:10. All they that
start at 9. Matter of fact, Salaki, start at 9.
Yeah. This Isaiah 14:9. Hell, but from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
So now you seeing everything is being set up for the so-called white man to be taken out the way, to be ultimately. You know, it said hell beneath, meaning what? It's an open spot for the bottom of the totem pole now. Because that's his rightful lot. Everything is about to come back. You know, everything is turned upside down, but the Lord is going to You read Isaiah 24, he's gonna pretty much turn everything right side up, man. You know, so it said hell beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at that color, meaning what? Now, you know, pretty much that lowest state is you know, you got an appointment for hell, pretty much.
Yep. Hey, because we was in hell. We really our hell is ending, man. What's that saying? They say a white man's hell is or a white man's heaven is a black man's hell. Yep. You know, and it's gonna be the same. Hey, vice versa, man. Because when you're in power, you're gonna be the base again, man. You know, it's gonna be your hell. You're gonna be in captivity, man. It's gonna be your turn. You know, you're gonna be the one facing extermination, but you ain't gonna get out of it though, man. Nobody will deliver you from your date, man. You know.
Oh, it tells you when you jump up on it, tells that this the same nigga that pretty much beat the people with a continuous stroke. Yep. He's gonna be persecuted, and ain't nobody gonna hinder it. Ain't gonna be like, man, stop beating on the so-called white man.
Nope.
Damn, like you had back then, you had, you know, you probably had certain Edomites that you seen during the civil rights movement. They marched with Martin Luther King or some crazy shit, you know, because they were trying to hinder the persecution of Jake, man. You know, as well as these other nations, they probably try to get on and try to say, yeah, rights for everybody. But in that time when Esau, when his ass get whooped, ain't nobody gonna stop and say, man, you being it too hard. I mean, this man is gonna get everything that's coming to him. And really, Esau, he's really he gotta live up to these things. He gotta actually live up to Obadiah the 18th verse. He had to do certain things to actually get that sentence. See, you ain't gonna get 10 years for stealing the candy bar at the stove, but you'll get 10 years for armed robbery. So this man, he actually living up to these things, so we actually know why. We know why the so-called white man is about to be overthrown and violently overthrown and harsh captivity and ultimately extinction, man.
Yep.
You know,
he's guilty. This verse 9, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
So that's why you got all these other nations pretty saying, come on. Because it's that they actually seeing the decline of the so-called white man. Oh, that's why it tells you, Joel 3rd chapter tells you that let the weak sound strong. But really, it just ultimately the so-called white man is declining. That's why that, you know, even the Lord have put the spirit on these other nations to get nuclear capability. But now they saying now they can actually overthrow this devil. They actually seeing chinks in this man, his armor, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Hey, his economy is failed. I know you ain't want to. You say that's all you gonna speak on.
No, you gotta take it down.
You know, you got a motherfucking animated army commercial and shit about a bitch with 2 moms. Don't nobody give a fuck, man. Don't nobody. You think Russia and China them think about that? You know, this is war, man. You painted this illusion for these people, and they believe you, man. But they can be sorely, man. They're gonna be upset when they find out the ugly truth, so to speak, man. You know, they gonna get draft papers. You know.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of you niggas that like Call of Duty, you like all these different shooting games and shit. Well, you finna see what it's like now. You about to face reality. You know, a lot of people that really face reality, man. That, you know, the so-called white man ain't putting your trust in him. It's gonna be the worst thing you ever did. You know, but once you realize it, it's gonna be too late.
Yep.
You know,
the end. Yep. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
See, so that's like saying the weak sound strong. Mean what? Now it could be an even playing field now. The so-called white man, he was that exalted tree before all those other trees, but now you seeing this man, he's drooping now. He's withering away. Now is that opportunity, you know, every life in existence been looking for. The overthrow of death. Him, you know what I mean? This man is the embodiment of death, man. Life in existence have been waiting on this moment, man. we is here, you know. It's here now, man. You know, you got it.
Art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
See, meaning what? He's being brought down.
Yep.
You got it.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
See, meaning your pride
Mm-hmm.
is being diminished now. Now, see, Esau's about to be humbled, man.
Yep.
So-called white man, this man is about to be humbled. See, the Lord is not going to get this man a slap on the wrist.
Mm-mm.
He's about to take the worst ass whooping in history. See, that's why scriptures outlining in Jeremiah that ain't gonna be no more said what the Lord did to Egypt. Because they always forget who did it to Egypt. They might remember the plagues and what had the firstborn and the waters crashing down upon Pharaoh, but they always forget who was behind that. Yep. It was Yahweh Hashem Shah. So in this time, the Lord made sure you ain't gonna forget. Before you say anything about America, you're gonna utter the names of Yahweh Hashem Shah, man.
Yep.
You know, so but this man, this the height of this man, the pride of this man, and it has rolled up on the people. And now you got people that don't think America's gonna be overthrown or the so-called white man is not gonna lose power. But we're in a time where these things is becoming a reality. Just like all these former kingdoms before, all these kingdoms, their common thing was what? They all failed.
Yep.
But that's the reality of these Americans now. You got to actually concede and say that America is going to be somebody got to be up next now.
Yep.
That's just like you see like a boxer and shit. He probably won his last match, but he got knocked down a few times. He almost lost. So you seeing this next match coming up. This man is definitely he finna take an L on this.
Yep.
Yep.
That next man up is a new young nigga.
That's it.
They finna lay him down, man. America, everything, the dollar's about to crash, man. And everything's about to go to shit. America through, We all know, everybody know, man. It's like you said, they talking about who's next to come up, and it's what's next. What's the next currency, man? And where that's going, of course, but it's over. That spells the end for America. America is nothing but a third world country with ass shots, lip injections, makeup, fake titties, man. It's all fake, man. And at the end of the day, you're gonna be left with that fake, man. Well, I like it.
Hey, you good, huh? That's it. Yep.
This verse 11, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Hey, and that lets you know this place been through for a minute. That's why I said the worms cover you. Babylon is cold. That's why you seeing pretty much the decay on all levels. It ain't just you seeing the roads being decayed. You seeing the mindset of these people. This man, his power. Everything is being broken down. But when it said the worms cover, that lets you know it's been dead for a minute.
Damn.
You flip a rock over and now it's covered with a bird covered with maggots.
Yep.
It lets you know it's been dead for a while, man. So America been dead for a while. These people just don't know that.
Yep.
That's just like if you faint, you ain't gonna know you faint till you wake up and somebody tell you, man. Well, that's what's gonna happen to these people. They don't know America is finished, man. It is already through. It's just now playing out.
Yep.
And that's gonna be the harsh reality for these people, man.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
Yeah, and now we seeing this man from this high estate going down, man. The same man that was able to subdue all these nations, that was able to just go in there and give, influence them, and now you got a mini America over there in China. You got a baby America in Japan, in Egypt. The same nigga that actually captured and had the whole planet Earth in his hand, he's falling down now, man. You got it.
Salaki. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Yep.
Man, who is Esau, man? Come on, man. Quit playing. Come on. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
And that's what this man, that's why you got, this nigga got more laws and legislation than what the scriptures got, man.
Yep.
He tell you what's right and what's wrong.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Even with his trends, you got to outslack. You got it.
I was just finna say he the only man who ever put his face on the moon. Only man to ever do that, man. You know, to say that he physically been there, videos of him dancing on there with an American flag. Who else did that, man? You know?
Yeah, and that nigga, man, he just want to say he did. I mean, this nigga want to say he the one. Yeah, I mean, man, that's a sick nigga though, man.
Yeah.
That's why he gotta go. That's why he gotta go, because he's proud. That's why I said thou has said and thine heart. So is this man in his mindset? You see it through his actions, man.
Yep.
That's why this man now saying he's being like the Most High. That's why he's trading trees to power lines. That's why you got these 5G towers and shit. They being fashioned and disguised as trees, man. You know, and it's gonna, you know, having the so-called white man in rulership is gonna get to a point where trees is gonna be a myth, a fable.
Yep. You
know, you look at that, you ever watch that movie, The Lorax? Pretty much the trees was just like a folk tale, man. It was, whoever heard such a thing as a tree.
Yep.
But that would happen if the so-called white man would continue in power, man.
Yep.
You know,
he would put a tree in a zoo and charge you to see it. You know, just like he do with these animals, man. He do it with fish. You know, he did it with Jake.
Yep.
He do it to a tree, man. You know, because everything is about capital profit. It's about capital to this man. You know.
That's it.
Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
And we've seen this now, man. The overthrow of the so-called white man, the downfall of the devil, man. We seeing it now. You know, we actually seeing the words of Yahweh Shema Shah come to pass, man. We saying unto this mountain, you know, be thou removed and be cast into the sea. When we actually seeing that process now. We actually seeing this mountain being removed. The so-called white man, this power structure, Mount Seir. That's who we prophesying against, Mount Seir. We seeing that process now. You know, you got it up.
You want me to continue, or
that's pretty much it. Because I mean, I know we can go through that whole thing, but just going back to the point, just going back to the title of the video, Esau must go.
Mm-hmm.
He gotta go, man. Just because this man, him being in power, you know, it tells that no flesh will be saved. If the Lord did speed the times up, you know, everybody be a faggot. You know what I mean? Everybody will be footless.
Yep.
With your diet, you know. You know what I mean? Under the rule of the so-called white man. So this nigga gotta go, man, because each day it gets worse and worse and worse, man.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So
you
got it.
And all be all, he want to put a chip in everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. Matter of fact, Salakia, I was trying to find the scripture.
You got it.
And what was that? Oh, get that in Revelation 17, and you start at 1.
Okay.
Because through America, this Esau, the so-called white man, America, this is the throne of Edom, you know, was able to push forth these abominations, man. You know, was able to, you know, give these other nations democracy. And now you got Pride Walk. Not Pride Month is just not reserved to America. Nope. It's over there in the land of Israel now. It's over there, man. They got the biggest gay parade in the Middle East, man. Over there in the land of Israel, what is it, Tel Aviv?
Yep, Pink City.
Pink City, man. So you don't think this place got to go, man? You don't think that certain parts of the earth needs to be nuked? Because that's the only medicine that's needed for the day. Just like back then, the only medicine that could absolve everything was that flood. But this time, the only medicine is going to be fire. By the way, this thermonuclear war, man. You know, but we know why, because of the abominations, man. You got it a while.
This Revelation 17, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Hey, it says the great whore. Yep. So she the whore of all whores, man. This is going back earlier what I said. This man was able to he uphold all these cousins. It ain't like he just upholding the cousins of the Babylonians. No, this nigga got upholding the cousins of Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, Syria, Nineveh, Egypt. That's why dealing with America, and the so-called white man, they pretty much got all these different titles. They come under the same titles, such as the Assyrians, because this devil actually followed the same customs as the Assyrians, but he took it a step further. Babylon, he took it a step further. Nineveh, all these different countries and kingdoms that the Lord have overthrown. Esau, the Lord put that same name on Esau. Why? Because they come with the same they have the same customs, but also it's a judgment that comes with those titles, man.
Yep.
You got it.
So like I was just going to say, man, Babylon is the goat, or America is the goat of wickedness, man. And like you said, it's a judgment that come with that. And that judgment is you're going to be the goat of judgment too, man.
That's it. That's it right there. Hey, that's why it's great there. That word great means of the highest degree. Yep. So, hey, man, he got it. It ain't like there's going to be a slap on the wrist. And when the Lord get through, you still see Florida left. No, man. Even pause of the water and shit going to be dried up, man.
No, man. You like, damn, shit.
You got it a lot.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
See, so through America, that's why you're seeing all these people bugged out, man. Under the banner of so-called democracy, because democracy pretty much that's opening up Pandora's box now. Now you're seeing motherfuckers having a march on why they need why pedophiles should be legal or something, man.
Yep.
This is what you get under the vibration and rules and regulations of the so-called white man through America.
Yep.
Because they are the hammer of the earth. They the police of the earth, man. That's why when you hear about sanctions, it's the U.S. putting sanctions on somebody else. You don't never hear Iran putting sanctions on America, China putting sanctions on America, or even other these UN countries, EU and NATO countries, Germany. You don't hear Germany saying they putting sanctions. It's America that's doing it because they the one that's controlling it. Oh, that's the woman that's riding the beast, man. But it's through this bitch. This is where you get all the abominations.
Yep.
This is where you get the source. Like I said, you smell that. It's a foul smell in the air. Where it's coming from? America. You got it.
So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon the scarlet-colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
Yep, because you see pretty much that when you see that spiritually, that's why you got these lights and shit here in America. You go to the Las Vegas Strip, you see these lights. It's actual a luxury. People, you really kind of take it light, but when you turn your faucet on and water come out, that's really a luxury, man. Have your whole house is 72 degrees, man. That's luxury, man. That's being pretty much well off, man. It's compared to these other countries, man. And that's why you had that these other nations try to come and take refuge here because of the things they heard and seen, what's going on in America.
Yep.
But also, you got it.
No, you got it. You got it.
Oh, it said, continue on. Matter of fact, continue on.
It's like having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Yeah, and that's going into that democracy, man. So yeah, you now you got running water, you got you got a hot water tank in your house, man.
Yep.
But now you under that vibration of democracy. You voting and shit now. you know what I mean? You voting. That's what happens when this bitch, when she catch you, man.
Yep.
You get caught up in them snares.
Mm-hmm.
Now you an American.
Yep.
And that's what happened to these other nations, man. You got it.
Man, you got me thinking, man. America is the ultimate bitch, man. That's why she's called a woman and a whore, man, because the vibration of her is feminine, man. It's almost soothing, comfort. But at the end of the day, what's the scripture say about a woman, man? Her heart is snares and nets, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on, man. It's heavy.
Yep.
This verse 5, and upon her head and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon. So like a Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Hey, it said Mystery Babylon the Great, which the mystery is now being made clear. Light has been shed on this mystery. That it's talking about America, man.
Yep.
It's gotta go. It's just like you gotta see what all these different trends and influences come from. It comes from this place. Yep. But it's not like it's something that now you promoting Leviticus 20:13 and you promoting the dietary laws of this devil is promoting everything that's contrary to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And it said the mother of harlots, meaning pretty much this place is the forerunner of wickedness. The originator. That's why you got a triple cheeseburger with bacon. That came from America, man. That shit came from here, man. It's subtle, but you gotta sit back and look like, damn, why would you put 3 big ass patties and some bacon between? That's what America. That's America for you.
That meat diet and shit,
man.
Yep.
And it said, and abominations of the earth. So it's going back. Those things that's worthy of you being put to death.
Yep.
But it's the norm now. You look, you show motherfucker Dwayne Wade, Wade, goddamn his son, and they're gonna just look at it like it's so. I mean,
he rich.
It's the norm. It's the norm now, man. This shit got cold, man. This shit got cold. This is great, motherfucker. You show him Wade's son, and them motherfuckers be like, so, but you tell him like that's a nigga. And the motherfucker be like, okay, cool. I mean,
a nigga tell you hating. Man, you hating on that nigga, man. He rich, bro. So what, bro? Like, if you have money, your son to be gay. Like, come on, man. We gotta get the fuck. We laugh about it, but it is not funny, man. Like, man.
Yeah, they gotta go. This place gotta go. Matter of fact, we can just end. We can wrap this up. We can go to chapter 18 and start at 7.
Okay. This Revelations 18:7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, and that's what America. These Americans, you glorify yourself. You take pride in this so-called American history.
Yep.
You take pride of being an American.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But you really sit back and you assess the history. It's filled with bloodshed, murder, homosexuality. You know what I mean? You living deliciously. That word delicious right there ain't for nothing because everything is pretty much centered around food. If it's not that, it's sex, man. But it's about to be traded out with torment and sorrow. As much as you've been proud, you're going to be humble just as much.
Yep.
You got
so much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow.
Hey, and that's what pretty much the mindset through their actions they saying that.
Yep.
By the way of them just living carelessly, you know, doing whatever the hell you want to do, doing things, you know, not having a standard, you know.
Yep.
That's what you're saying. You saying you're not gonna take no L's. You saying that you ain't gonna be recompensed for your actions.
Yep.
But it's about to be a rude awakening for you people, man. You think just somehow, somewhere you're gonna just look past this man just giving homos freedom. You're gonna just look past goddamn Red Lobster. Everything's still okay, but it's still a Red Lobster here, man. You know what I mean? Everything that this man puts forth, even you driving a car and shit, pretty much it contributes to the pollution of the air. But it was under this man and his influence. You got to actually have that for your daily life. These certain technologies that's really required in your daily life, but it's fucking up the earth. It's fucking you up. By the way, the radiation for your phone and shit.
Yep.
You know, the smog from the car. You know. But so that's why this nigga gotta go, man.
Yep.
You got it out.
Damn, man. Hey, his sins are beyond our comprehension, man. You know, it wouldn't be just for this man to get off with that, man. He has to be exterminated.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why, like you said, we pretty much only know the half of what this man do. That's why he got to get double. Because we don't just know the half of it. It's shit come out of here. That's why you got to have the double. You know what I mean? Because we only know the half.
Half is good enough.
You know what I mean? So, but it's gonna be justified when everything revealed that this nigga it was justified. Obadiah 18 verse had to help, man, because he living up to it. Yep. You know, but you got it out.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judged her.
See, and that's the fate of America, man.
Yep.
That's ultimately the fate of America. Fire. That's the medicine for all this wickedness. This is how this nigga is gonna be removed.
Yep.
This is how this council. Oh, that's that chemotherapy. That just really zapping that council with that fire, that concentrated fire, man.
Yep.
That's also that's gonna happen on the bigger scale with this America.
Yep.
This war, you know.
In one day. In one day. It ain't as great as this place is. America is the GOAT of all wicked places, man. You know, Tom Brady ain't got no on America.
Some rings.
Hey, man, America is hey, we ain't never seen a place like this, man. We've never seen nothing so wicked, and in one day, 1 hour, it's gonna cease to exist, man. Like it never existed before, you know.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. You ain't got nothing else.
No, I ain't got nothing.
Right. So Lord, when we just hold that edifying Akim, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakak Wadash. Like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Like to say shalom to the elect that teach word in all truth and sincerity. Like to say shalom to the listeners as well. DTA, Abba.
Ball, shalom.
Shalom. Let's see. Yeah, man, I want to